Hi ladies! Is your lip liner gone by noon? Do you put it on in the morning and then all of a sudden it's either smeared all over your face or it's completely disappeared and looks like you never even put it on? Well, that's what we're talking about today because lip liner can really make a difference on how our other products act, look, and last throughout the day. I'm going to show you a few techniques that have really been working for me, and it involves a couple of prep steps that really help prevent feathering and bleeding. Before we start our lip liner technique today, I wanted to share with you a couple of tips that really make a difference on how our lips look and feel because it improves circulation, and this also exfoliates our lips and improves them for whatever you apply on top. The product I'm using today is by Revlon. I go back and forth and I really work this in there. But for today's purposes, I just want to show you that something like this, or you can go in your pantry and get some sugar and some olive oil or coconut oil, put that on your lips, exfoliate them regularly, and it really helps with the feathering and bleeding of any product you put on, whether it's a lip liner or a lipstick. So as you can see, it's really softened my lips. Okay, now the next step I wanted to share to prevent that feathering is the Milani eyeshadow primer. This is instrumental, and I couldn't wait to share this with you because if you truly have a problem with bleeding or feathering around your lips, this makes a difference. Now this is of course intended for your eyes, but it's multi-purpose. I take a little dab, I'll put it on my hand, this is what it looks like, and this product is invisible. And I'll take this and put this around, I dab it around my mouth. I go above where all my lip lines are here. All right, we've applied our eyeshadow primer to the mouth, and you might ask, well, Kimberly, why aren't you using a face primer? I've tried that, and there's something about this particular product, and I have other eyeshadow primers as well, but this is the one that's really effective on the mouth. I don't know what is in here that's magical, but it is super effective in preventing my lip liner from bleeding, feathering, and if you prefer, you can put it on your whole lips. All right, so we have exfoliated and conditioned. We have prepped. Now, here's another secret weapon. This is Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Take this, and I put this around my lips as well. Less is more. This is just an extra step to prevent the bleeding and feathering. The lip liner that we are using today to prevent that feathering, and one of the best you can get at the drugstore, is by Maybelline. It's their lifter liner. This is what it looks like. And let me show you this tip. Now, I just recently sharpened this, and make sure that you sharpen your lip liners if it is a pencil that can be sharpened. If it's an automatic, you obviously don't have to worry about that. But to get a more defined line, a pencil that you sharpen will give you a more defined look. So keep that in mind. Now, to start this technique that I'm showing you today, we are going to start on the bottom lip. And I start in the center and create my middle point that I'm going to work with. So create underneath here. And that's almost starting our pattern. After we've got our designated line underneath that is our pattern to work with, I'm going to start at this corner here, and I'm going to take small strokes and very softly connect it like this. Then go to the other corner and connect. Now, as you see, I have it a little lower on the bottom because I'm trying to create a fuller lip. And this will still help prevent that feathering and bleeding. But I want a little more fullness on the bottom. And when we're doing our lip techniques, most of us have lips that are not symmetrical. And that's the beauty of a lip liner, is it can help create symmetry on your lips, the fullness and everything. So on top, this technique that I'm showing you is we are going to start at our Cupid's bow. Now we're going from corner to corner. I'm going to create an X. I'm going to start at the top here, and I'm going to come here and go down. I'm going to start on this side at my point and come down. Now look at that defined X that I have. And like just as we did on the bottom where I created underneath as to start my pattern, that's what I'm doing on top. But this X on the top is helping create shape and definition, and we have something to work with to connect our lines. Now some people go from the bottom to the top. I'm more comfortable going from top to bottom. Now with this X that we have, I'm going to leave this alone for the moment. I'm going to start up at my defined point here and softly go down to this corner. I'll start at this point here and go there to that corner. Now as you see, I'm trying to be very careful not to go outside, because if you go too far outside your lip line on the corners, you can look like the Joker in a New York Minute, and I do this often when I'm in a rush, which is why I'm sharing with you what not to do. So our corners are really important on mature lips. So watch what we can do to prevent this. Is on the bottom lip, go to this corner here, and very softly with feather-like strokes, fill it in on the corner. Can you see that? And watch, I'm going to come over here and do the same thing. We start at the bottom. So on our corners, this corner, that looks good. Over here, that looks good. Now let's do the top right. I connected it. It looks great. Let's come to this side. And I intentionally stayed inside my lip line on top again, because if you go outside, it's harder to work with. So now we have our line. Now I did this X in the middle intentionally, and I'll show you why. Watch what we're gonna do. You can define that top lip however you choose, because everybody's lip shape is different. So take your pencil and create the shape you want. And then this X that we created, watch this. Coloring in just the top section right here and just the bottom section right there in the center is going to make our lips look really full and plump. Now that's what we're stopping at. We have connected the top to the corner, the top to the corner. We've connected side, center, and we've colored in the top, center only, and bottom center. And all of this has reason. So now that we have on our lip liner, the next product that we are going to use to enhance our lip liner and make our lips look plump and luscious is by e.l.f. I chose this specifically because this isn't too much color, and this will let our lip liner be the star of the show. Now this product by e.l.f. is called the Lovesick. It's Lovesick. It's a tongue twister. And this is called Glow Reviver Slipstick. This is what this looks like. Let me swatch it for you first. It has pigment, but it's very see-through. but wow, does it plump the lips, and wow, does it give you shine, condition, and it enhances mature lips like nobody's business. All right, let me show you this. Now we have our lip liner on, and if you want to just go wild and pull in that lip liner and line your whole lips inside, go for it. But I want to show you the effect with this product of how we can make our lips look bigger, fuller, and plumper. Here we go. Now see how it's a lighter color? And I'm going over the lip liner specifically to blend it all together. That way we have no harsh lines. Look at this. What do you think of this lip product? It is quite outstanding. And oh, let me show you this lid. All right, here it is. Watch, it's magnetic. Isn't that fantastic? Unbelievable drugstore product. It's under $12. It might be $10. I'm not sure. I'll put it in the description. Now the lip liner that we used, I forgot to tell you the color. This is in Peking and it's number 9. So what we've done is putting that dark color in the center of the top lip and the center of the bottom lip has actually created a fullness on the outsides here. And it makes the lips look bigger and plumper. It's dramatic. And if you put any lip color that is slightly lighter than your lip liner, it will have this effect, no doubt. You've got to try it. Please let me know. But if you do these 3 steps, and you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just showing you some options that really help with the feathering and the bleeding and all that comes with mature lips. I'll see you in the next video, and if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you soon. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.